Classmates, I am Nick Johnson, and I would like to tell you a little more about me, the content I produce, who consumes it, and how I plan on leveraging this information moving forward with my future endeavors. I am currently enrolled in the Entertainment Business degree program, and I am very interested in the closely linked worlds of sports and marketing. The majority of the content I produce is tied to one of these topics individually, or in many cases, linking them together. The majority of the content I produce is distributed throughout my numerous social media networks, such as Facebook or Twitter, and oftentimes I post articles related to leadership, marketing, professional development, or other useful topics on LinkedIn as well. These are all distributed via a content aggregator and scheduler known as Gremlin. My target audience is the recent college graduate or young professionals in the 21 to 29-year-old range, which falls under the bigger 18 to 34-year-old demographic. This is the audience I feel most connected to, and also that has the most to take away from the content I produce. In comparison to the general public, this audience is approximately 27% of the total population, which makes them not only a powerful, but also very influential segment. My audience isn't just your casual sports fan or social media enthusiast, but rather someone who wants to know the why behind big decisions, a strategist, a big picture thinker. My audience knows that it's not enough to be good at what you do. You have to be innovative, effective, and efficient. I currently reach 482 people across my three main networks, with the bulk, 313 people, coming from Facebook. While this audience consumes my content on a multitude of devices and formats, and due to the fact that most of my event marketing is done through Twitter, it is the most popular vehicle people use to receive my content. According to the Huffington Post, the average Facebook user has only 130 friends, which sets me above average in the amount of connections I have. The entity I've tracked this month is one that I also have a close working relationship with, WWE NXT. NXT is the developmental brand of the sports entertainment juggernaut World Wrestling Entertainment, which films its internationally distributed weekly TV show here on Full Sail's campus. Currently, NXT has a presence on international television, as well as a domestic web presence on Hulu, Hulu Plus, Facebook, Twitter, Tout, and Instagram. The target audience for NXT and all WWE programming is the 18 to 24 male demographic, though recent statistics show that as much as 36% of the show's audience is comprised of females ages 24 to 49. This collectively is approximately 53% of the total U.S. population. As you will see from these graphs, comparing my personal social media accounts to that of NXT, NXT dominates in almost every category. My Facebook friends increased week by week from 314 to 319, before falling off to 313 at the end of week 4. NXT's Facebook friends grew steadily from 594,539 to 619,153 over the course of the month. That's an average increase of 6,154 likes a week. My Facebook post grew from 3 in the first week to 11 in week 4, while NXT ranged from 18 to 36 posts over the 4-week period. My Facebook shares grew from 0 in the first week to 5 in week 4, while NXT ranged from 10 in week 1 to 16 at its highest point in week 3. Total image posts from my personal account were 0 in the first week to 5 in the 4th week. NXT, being a much more visual brand, posted 18, 35, 38, and 36 images in each respective week. Crossing over to Twitter, where both NXT and myself spend the majority of our time, the numbers grow, but NXT still conquers all. Starting with followers, my personal Twitter account gained 10 followers, growing from 70 to 80 over the 4-week span. NXT, being a global brand with a huge international presence, grew from 223,809 followers in week 1 to 231,994 followers in week 4. This is an average increase of 2,046 followers per week. I posted 9 times in week 1 and hit a 22-post peak in week 3. NXT, a highly interactive, fan-driven brand, posted a total of 225 times over the course of this month, with the peak coming in week 3 at 69 posts, coinciding with their latest TV taping here at Full Sail. The majority of my content comes from retweets, whereas NXT is a little more selective with the posts it retweets from its fans. You can see this in the data, where I had 9, 18, 20, and 28 reposts respectively, and NXT came in at 9, 17, 15, and 21 reposts. With NXT being such a visual brand and having fans who enjoy sharing content, NXT posts a lot of images associated with its posts. As you can see, there were as many as 37 posts containing images during week 3 of the 4-week tracker. While my numbers gradually increased, I peaked at 12 images in week 4. A few bits of data that are worth mentioning include NXT's creation of an Instagram account and it growing from 0 followers to nearly 500 in just under 4 weeks. This was accomplished simply by leveraging other social media accounts and their established audience and asking them to follow the WWE NXT Instagram account. In addition, my personal clout score rose from 0 in week 1 up to 41 and all the way to a 55 by the end of the tracker schedule. This is important because it tells me that the content I am posting is relevant to my message and that I am maintaining my brand across my platforms. Outside of the $60 a month I pay for internet service through Bright House, my content is completely free to produce. The majority of content created is made up of my own thoughts and designs or articles that I share from other opinion leaders in the sports and marketing industries. NXT social media content is also, contrary to popular belief, largely free to produce. Outside of the television tapings held on campus here at Full Sail, all of the content is created inside of our marketing team. This includes posters, web graphics, photography, and any other fan interaction content that is distributed through our accounts. Because so many people are involved in the production of NXT, at any cost, there is certainly a higher cost associated with each new fan acquired than there would be off of my personal accounts. The CPM for NXT is approximately $3.46, while the CPM for my personal page is approximately $1.23. This is likely because the audience and reach of NXT is much greater than that of my personal page. NXT got where they are now by a true grassroots push from its loyal fans. The program, in a different format, was once featured on the Sci-Fi Network as alternative WWE programming, but has since been moved to premium TV streaming site Hulu Plus, and is also broadcast internationally on numerous networks. The NXT Student Initiative was initially charged with the task of increasing attendance at the monthly Full Sail TV tapings, but quickly took on a much larger role in many facets, including completely controlling all aspects of the social media platforms for NXT. With a dedicated team, a collaboration of creative minds, and intelligently scheduled and distributed content, we have revitalized the NXT social media platforms and are pushing them towards a new, exciting future. Through my internship with the WWE, I hope to come on board after graduation as either a social media or live event marketing strategist. In order to ensure this happens, I'll have to continue to do top quality work as an intern, making sure that I'm completely on point with the brand messaging, goals, and guidelines, as well as constantly networking with the appropriate contacts in the company and elsewhere. In order to stay on track, it will be important for me to set specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-sensitive milestones to hit along the way and continually track my progress in meeting them. As there are no formal, quantifiable goals for either of the positions I would like to hold within WWE, it is hard to find specific measurements to attach to these goals. However, it is important that I graduate with an industry-specific degree, maintain a relevant internship, and have a perfect resume, interview skills, and a network of established contacts to help me along the way. I am on track to accomplish my goals after graduation. I currently have a 4.0 GPA, and I am scheduled to graduate in November with a degree in entertainment business. I am already working as an intern with a WWE NXT brand, getting both hands-on experience in social media and live event marketing and management. Along the way, I am being coached and mentored by different WWE personalities and maintaining a growing list of contacts that I have encountered on this journey. My hope is for all of my hard work to result in a salaried position with this company I love, working in a field I am passionate about. Thank you.